Hey guys, today is August 15, 2016. I just got these rear set in for my 2013 Ducati EVO. They're about 110 bucks on eBay. Looks pretty cool. I thought I'd give it a try. This is, let me show you the one where I got it from. In case you guys are wondering where. CNC red adjusting rear set, and the seller is TopHome.Global. Great guy, great communication. I guess first time I had this good of a communication coming from China, so give props to this guy here. Fortunately, it didn't come with owner's manual, as most of you guys know or wanting to look into this, so I made an attempt to install this here. Came with decent packaging there. Alright, let me set this down. I've got most of this apart already, so kind of make it easier. Going to be needing, let's see, taking these bolts out. Okay, this is a T6. You're going to need T6, 5, 4, 3, this kind of type of tool. That's off. Let's take off this here. Just remember how everything goes. Alright, take that off. It's kind of have a pressure because there's a spring in the back. And I'll show it to you guys. Hang on. The washer behind that. Pull that out. And here it is. That little spring sits on here. Okay. That spring is right there. Okay. So when it comes like this here. The camera here again. Comes like this here. I had to kind of figure out how things goes apart. But you take this out. There's two different shafts, so make sure you use the shorter one for the brake side. Take this out. Okay, it has a little small washer here, or whatever, spacer. I'll call that. These are all loose, so I'm just showing you guys right now real quick. It came like this with this type of Allen bolt. It's actually missing two more of this type, so you guys might need to buy these two more of these bolts. Didn't come with it, so let me see here. Let's see. Take one of that out. Put that on here. Okay. So put this. You can see it. This angle like this, right here. Using one of the bolts I took out, just to do a fit check. Okay. So that bolt was from here I took off. Actually, you need two more, like I said, for to mount this one here and this one over here. So there's some parts that actually there's some extra bolts and nuts that they came with. I'm gonna use this temporary for right now. Just set it in. This is actually too long for this one, but just to see if it works, lines up and everything else. Get that in there. Use this one to just hold this right there. The brake side seems a little more complicated because there's no instructions, so you're just gonna have to figure it out. That's why I did this video for you guys, make it a lot easier. Alright, right there. This right here is and you play. When it came in, it was mounted on the front side of this lever here. Let me see here. This front side. Okay. What you want to do is mount it on the inside, so the back side of this. Okay. Oops. So put your spacer through your linkage here. You can adjust this later on, or now, about that much. Okay, put it on the inside of this here, at the bottom. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, you see so far? So it's on the inside. Okay. I actually got this EVO 848 etched, I guess etched on there, so it looks pretty cool, looks pretty unique. Instead of just all plain. Doesn't look as cheap as the one on eBay. Alright. Next, in the package it has this here. It comes with bolts and this things and some more spacers, but this is the one you want to use when you take this out. Okay, so you're gonna need to take this. You're gonna need to take this out because you're gonna still use this push pin here. Okay, and then you're gonna need to take this out. This is for the, I guess, the stoplight switch. Okay, need that right now. Okay, you actually don't need this because it comes with one. You need this though. Put it in the bottom here. All right, put it in the bottom. Oops, this side. All in. And you can adjust this later. I just remember the thread count, so I can adjust it later to where it was. So I'm just putting it to the max. Then it tears that spacer, I mean that piece that looks like this. Okay, that's what the little spring, or not spring, but yeah, kind of like the spring that was sitting on here. Okay, it's gonna go like this on the back side, like this. Find the hardware that has this bolt that would fit that, or actually that came off where the brake lever was, the pedal. Don't use the original one, but use the one that came with the package. Okay, now the trick on on this is you gotta try different spacers and washers that they have here. So for the center one, I got this washer put on the back side and the front to the big hole. Alright. Now you can take this washer here, you have your other piece, use the other screw, so this piece goes behind here. Get your screw, you put it on your shift linkage here, put this washer behind it, then goes through here, and you have that black piece on the back side of that, and you screw it in. Oops. Dang it. This is what I forgot to put back in there. So this goes in here, okay, this goes in here, this goes behind here, this, yeah, like that, okay. Now you stick it back to the piston. Stick it in the piston first. Okay. Put this bolt in here. And still holding your hand from the back side of that spacer, or that pin. Oh, here, it's already in my linkage. Don't forget your little washer on the spacer. Right here. Okay, stick it in here. The top one. And I'll show you up close here once I'm done with this here. Understand what I'm talking about. And get this down. It's down here. Now that spring in the back, you can just use your hand, or if your hand's not strong enough, use a screwdriver. Alright, let me zoom in here now. Okay, so you can see that shaft was mounted on outside, reverse it, put on the inside, pull it down. Here's that brake adjustment, you can adjust that. Here is that other shaft that comes on top. Don't forget that gold spacer. Then you got that block, and then that it mounts back here with the little black thing I was telling you about. And let me see if you can see that spring in there. Let me see. Hard to see. Oh, there it is. See that spring? Spring right in there. Did I just use where the hell is that spring now? Right there. Just use a screwdriver and I basically push that spring up, and the other finger you slide it over. It's not too hard. Right there. Okay. And then this here, you can just adjust how high, see, or low you want the pedals to move up and down, wherever your position is. And so that's how it works. Looks pretty cool. This is just a fitment check, guys, so make sure everything's fitted properly. Always use Loctite, put everything on. Like I said, you're gonna need two this style bolt for these two here. That go to hardware store and get. But other than that, it fits pretty cool. Works. Pushing in my brake piston here. Alright, let's go to the next side. Right, the other side, a lot easier. This is my other side here. Let's go. And see, it comes with all these other washers and spacers. You guys can use it, but that's what I did. Alright, this side here. Bring my chair over. Pretty much the same thing on this side, guys. I took most of the things apart already. Okay, put this apart. Okay, this original one. Take this out. That's the linkage right there. It had a nut in the back. Okay. It's like that. This linkage is still my original one. I'm tempted to put this one on here. I'm going to borrow some of these other bolts just to do a little fit check. Goes on here. Okay, again, you guys are gonna need, let's see, this style. Okay, you find it in the package. You need like 4 more, 2 on each side. This is mount on the outside, reverse it on the inside. Okay, flip it on its bed like this. Put this little gold washer or spacer inside. Or you know what? If you want to use this shift rod that came with it, you can. You can use the old one here. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. Get that, then the spacer. On the inside. Alright fellas, that's it. That was super quick. Alright, let me show you here. Close up. Here's my old linkage. Again, you can use the new one. Same length. A little bit longer, but you can make the adjustment. Slightly longer actually. Just a little bit. Alright, so let's see that. Again, reverse it on the inside. It was mounted on the outside like this when it came in, so I just put on the inside. Mount the 2 bolts here. This is how it came in, so I have to buy, like I said, 2 more. Let's see. Tight enough to show you that it's shift here. Alright, so let's see. There you go. Good. Alright guys. Hope that helps. Sorry, this side's kind of dark here. I'm doing it in my garage. Okay, this is the clutch side. Alright guys, hope that helps. I know there's a lot of spectators out there that don't use eBay cheap shit, but you know what? This looks like it's pretty well built. I'm not a racer anyways. I don't take this to the track. This is all about just showing off. So that's my thing on it. Alright guys, have a good day.